Once again, is Mshamba Marekani. Welcome to All Topics Considered podcast.
African women in the USA, loyalty to their employers at the expense of their husbands' well-being. African women in the USA selling out to their employers. I find it very interesting that an African woman in the USA will work a job at a nursing home where they clean residents when they poop on themselves, spoon feed them, watch them sleep, clean up their rooms, make their beds, assist them with showering, change them clothing, get vomited on and shitted on, be abused physically, mentally, emotionally. Yes, most of the residents at the nursing homes are abusive. They bottle up all the verbal abuse, including being called monkey, N-word, bitch, etc., and take all that abuse for years due to a paycheck. The only reason is I gotta pay the bills. Blah, blah, nonsense. Then they go back to their houses and cannot even do a simple task like cooking a meal for their husbands or show their husbands the same or even a little bit of the love, respect, and care they accord to strangers at their work places. But they say, he knows where the microwave is at. I didn't carry the pots and pans for cooking with me when I was going to work. Then say, this is America. Men cook in America. He knows where the kitchen is. This is America. Men wash dishes and change diapers. Blah, blah, feminist bullshit. Mind you, this is the same guy who gives a flying fuck about her. Nobody else does. This is the only guy who loves her. This is the same guy who, if she loses her job, the one she's so loyal to, or becomes critically ill, will have her back. Not those residents or the employer who offer peasants pay. Mind you, this is the same guy who bought her expensive engagement rings, went down on his knees, ignored all the other women in the world and proposed to her, paid a hefty dowry. For those of you who are from Africa, you understand what I mean by dowry. He then went ahead and organized a very luxurious wedding just to make her happy. Women, African women in the USA, you do too much and care too much about a job that would literally get rid of you in a second and find a replacement. But you fail to accord the minimum unconditional care, love, respect to those who actually care for you. then you wonder why you just can't stop chasing the American dollar, and it never becomes enough till you die. It's a constant work. Pay bills, psycho. African women in the USA, accord those whom you claim to love extra of what you accord your employer. These are the only people who would have your back if anything happens to you in America, not your employer. An acquaintance of mine told me that one morning her family member passed on and they showed up late to work. Instead of going in to work at 9 a.m., they got there late, around 11 a.m. amidst all the shock and confusion of losing her father. Her boss called her to the office and said, "Hi Elizabeth, I saw you came in late today. What's up?" So Eliza replied that she lost a loved one and needs that day off. Her boss said, "It's okay, you can take the day off, but next time let us know in advance so we can find a replacement." I'll repeat again what the boss said. "It's okay, you can take the day off, but next time let us know in advance so we can find a replacement. I will let you deduce what you can of that last statement." African women in the USA, it's time you get an awakening that family first.